Off the top at 7, we're following a developing story. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has announced the House is moving forward with an official impeachment inquiry.
All of this over reports that a whistleblower complaint claims the president pressured Ukraine into investigating the Biden family by threatening to withhold aid.
CBS 4's Nicole Killian is at the White House with the latest.
Elliot and Rudabeh, President Trump is summing up this impeachment inquiry in 2 words tonight: presidential harassment.
After huddling with House Democrats Tuesday afternoon, Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced they will begin a formal impeachment inquiry against President Trump.
The actions of the Trump presidency revealed the dishonorable fact of the president's betrayal of his oath of office, betrayal of our national security, and betrayal of the integrity of our elections.
In New York, President Trump vented on Twitter, calling the inquiry witch hunt garbage.
Look, it's just a continuation of the witch hunt. It's the worst witch hunt in political history.
CBS News has learned the president ordered the State Department and Pentagon to withhold hundreds of millions of dollars in military aid days ahead of a July phone call with the Ukrainian leader. Following reports he may have pressured Ukraine to investigate political rival Joe Biden and his son Hunter, who had business dealings there. The president tweeted he's authorized the call transcript to be released. Biden responded.
If we allow a president to get away with shredding the United States Constitution, that will last forever.
House Democrats have given the White House until Thursday to hand over the whistleblower complaint, and they could vote Wednesday on a possible resolution to pressure the acting director of national intelligence to release those details.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer introduced a similar resolution on the Senate floor.
It is aimed at a thus far recalcitrant executive branch, which has blocked the ability for the committees to see the complaint.
The acting director of national intelligence is set to testify on Capitol Hill Thursday. Lawmakers say they are also working to hear from the whistleblower.
So far, we haven't gotten many details from the White House about how the transcript of this call will be released, but the president says it will happen tomorrow. At the White House, Nicole Killian, CBS 4 News.
The Republican response came about 45 minutes ago. Here's some of what House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy had to say.
Speaker Pelosi happens to be the Speaker of this House, but she does not speak for America when it comes to this issue. She cannot decide unilaterally what happens here. They have been investigating this president before he even got elected. They have voted 3 times on impeachment on this floor. Twice they voted before one word of the Mueller report came back. Our job here is a serious job. Our job is to focus on the American public. Our job is to make tomorrow better than today. Our job is to legislate, not to continue to investigate something in the back when you cannot find any reason to impeach this president.
Now, we checked in with local members of Congress to see where they stand on impeachment. Democrats Alcee Hastings, Lois Frankel, Ted Deutsch, and Debbie Wasserman Schultz are all in favor of impeachment hearings. Debbie Murkosel Powell and Donna Shalala are also in favor. Republican Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart says he's watching the situation and wants to see all the facts first. We have not heard so far from Miami Congresswoman Frederica Wilson.